Hello everyone, Logan here, and today I have for you a game that's coming to Kickstarter on April 30th. It's by 2D6 Games. It's a game of buying and selling gems, or mining and selling gems. It's called Dwarven Traders. Here it is. So here's the prototype we got for Dwarven Traders. We've got the game board right here, and all this stuff will probably change during the Kickstarter. But you see the game board right here. It's got the outer track, which you use to keep track of your monetary value as you go up and down selling the gems. You got your round marker right here because you'll play over 4 rounds, and this is your little monetary value where your gems are going to be placed to keep track of when you sell gems and when you mine gems. The different values of the gems will change. So go ahead and place that in the middle of the board right here. Everybody gets a player board right here. It keeps track. It's got a little dwarf, little pictures of dwarves on them. And you got 2 spots. You got 2 carts over here, which are spots are which you keep your gems in. You can only have 2 gems on your player board at a time. So I'll go ahead and let Gothy pick which one she would like to take. She's going to take that one. I'll take this one right here. Put the other one over there. Everybody goes ahead and picks their starting piece. We've got red, yellow, green, and blue over here. Gothy will pick red, and you put it on the number 1 spot. I'm going to go ahead and pick green right here. Put it right there. And we'll take the other 2 and put them to the side. This little piece right here is the Smuggler. He will also be trying to take some of the gems, and he could also end up winning at the end of the round. So you go ahead and you place him on the round tracker. You place him on number 1 because he'll keep track of the rounds for us. And we're going to go ahead and each pick a starting gem that we want to. You pick a random starting gem. Yeah, you see we've got red. I know these are orange, but they're supposed to be yellow, red, yellow, green, and blue right there. Gothy has picked a green one for hers. I'm going to pick a red one. Why not put it in my cart? You put them in the cart on your sheet. Everybody starts off with 1. And then you pick a random one to represent the Smuggler on the track right here of the wealth track. And we'll go ahead and pick blue. We'll put that. You put it with your player pieces on the board because there's a possibility that he could win the game if you ever have to move the track past the +3 or the -3 on the track right here. For each one, either below the -3 or above the 3, that you have to move the gems for the values on the track that you can't move. The Smuggler's gem will move around the cart or the track there. So we're going to go ahead, you take one of the red gems and you place them on the one starting the yellow gem right here. You get the green gem. You give each one a starting spot right there. We also have this bag of victory points right here. They're little yellow golden coins that you'll keep track of because at the end of the round you'll earn different amount of victory points depending on where you are on the track. You can go ahead and set them aside for right now. And you see we got these cards right here, and this is the main mainstay of the game right here. All these cards they're 2-sided, and they have 2 different abilities on them, which you'll choose to do either one or both on your turn. I'll go ahead and take one, for example, right here. You can see it's got the little pot up here, which means this is the sell action. You can sell this type of gem that's in the large icon right here. For this one, it's a yellow gem. You sell the yellow gem, and then after you sell it, you have to adjust the pricing track depending on what's over here. You see here, you'd have to decrease the red gem. Since there's 2 of them, you'd have to increase it by 2 spots. So if I sold a yellow gem, the price of red would go up by 2. And these little icons over here tell you what is on the flip side of the card on the top right there. You can see it says the purple gem, the blue gem, since it's right there, the square at the top is what's going to be the main one on the other side. And these 2 below it, the green and the yellow gem right there, are what's going to be, the price is going to be affected when you sell that gem. So you can kind of strategically tell, okay, if I do this, when I flip the card over, it's going to be that on the other side. Now, the part on the bottom is the mining action, where you can mine a gem and take it from your gem pool right here. This says you can mine a green gem and add it to your player card. in there. And if you mine a green gem, the price of the green gem and the blue gem will go down by 1 since there's only one icon of each there. So once you mine the gem and you add it to your thing, you'd adjust the price track right here. You'd lower the green and you lower the blue down there. And also it has the little spot on the edge right there that shows you that on the what's on the other side is the red gem you'd mine and the price of the red. See, there's 2 icons there, so the price of the red would go down by 2, and you can see that's how it is on the other side right there. Okay, so once everybody has all they've got their player markers there, we've got our pool of gems right here, and we each have our player board, and we've chosen a random gem. You shuffle up, and then you've got a nice stack of cards right here for the market. You just shuffle them, and since they're double-sided, it doesn't matter if you see them or not. You can't really flip them face down. You just randomly shuffle, 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 and then we're going to deal out 4 of them to the board like this. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Right like that. And you set the other ones off to the side there. You can see those all on the camera. So as you choose the first player. I'm going to go ahead and make sure these are all on the ones right there. You choose the first player. I'll go ahead and go first. And you choose one of these 4 cards that's up here as your turn. And you're going to either complete one or both actions that's on that side. And then after you do, you adjust the price track. And then whenever you're done with either one or both actions, you flip the card over and it'll be the next player's turn. So let's see. I've got a red gem right here. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to choose this card right here to sell my red gem. And whenever you sell it, you get to move your piece on the money track equal to whatever the gem is at right there. So whenever you sell your gem, you don't put it back in the pot. You remove it from the game. You put it back in the box. Because once these gems run out and you can't complete any other actions, or one player cannot complete any actions, then the round is over, and that's when you start totaling victory points. So I'm going to sell this red gem here. And it'll be for 1 point, so I'll move my piece up 1 gold right there. And I have to adjust the price of blue and yellow up by 1 each. So blue goes up by 1, and yellow goes up by 1. And now they're both worth 2 gold each. And then I could choose, I don't have to, I could choose to do the mining action down here where I could mine a green and then the price of the green would go down. I'm going to go ahead and do that since I have no gems on my thing. I'm going to go ahead and mine a green. So I'll place it there. But then the price of the green is going to go down by 2. 1, 2. So now the price of green gems is at -1 gold. And since I'm done with my actions, I flip my card over to the other side here. And go ahead and put it back on the board so that Gothy can choose one of those actions. So, go ahead.
Well, I guess I gotta do that one.
Yeah, since
you're sell my green.
Yeah. Well, you don't have to sell first. You can choose to mine first if you'd like. Because mining could affect the prices if you'd like. You don't always just have to pick that one right there. Okay. Yeah. She's picking this one. She's going to sell off her green gem, which is at -1 right now, but she doesn't move back since she's on the starting spot. She doesn't move back anymore. If she were like up here, she would have to move back 1 spot. So yeah, so she doesn't move anywhere, but then she has to adjust the price of the red and the blue up by 1. Red goes up by 1, and blue goes up by 1. All right, and now she can choose to do this mining action right here where she could mine a yellow gem if she'd like, and then the price of yellow would go down by 2. Yeah. Okay, so she's going to mine a yellow gem, place it in her cart. We're going to adjust the price of the yellow down by 2, so it goes down to a 0, and then this card gets flipped over right here. Now, since it's the end of her turn, and she's in the last spot, she's behind everybody, even though she's got the smuggler with her. She can choose to swap her gem if she wants. She could swap it with whatever gem is representing the smuggler, or she could swap her gem with me over here if she'd like.
I'm actually going to swap it with the smuggler.
She's going to swap it with the smuggler right there. So the smuggler's gem now gets represented by a yellow gem, and she's got the blue gem in her cart instead. Now, this happens at the end of anybody's turn, if they are in last place, they can choose to swap a gem. Also, if they have no gem, they can actually take the gem instead of doing a swap where it's not really a swap. They would get the gem and the other person would get nothing if you had nothing, or you have to give your gem swap. If two players in the last spot, nothing happens, no swapping happens or anything. So let's see, what am I gonna do on my turn? Let's see, I've got a green gem, so I can't sell. None of these have a green selling option on them. But it looks like red is in a good spot right here at 2, and I might want to mine a red. And I'm looking at all these red options here, where it shows no matter which one of these reds I buy or I pick for the card, the red is going to go down by 1, so it'll only be there by 1. But this one right here and this one right here will also make the green go down by 1, and I've got a green gem, so I don't really want to decrease the value of my green gem. And I know Gothy's got a blue gem over there, so I'm actually going to pick this card right here, so that when it decreases blue, her value of her blue gem will go down. So I'll choose to mine the red, which decreases value of red by 1 right there and decreases the value of blue right here. And then I'm going to choose not to sell since I don't have any yellow gems. I can't sell. So this card, since I completed the action, will flip over right here. And since I didn't sell any gems, I don't move on the track right there. And now my cart is full. I've got 2 gems, and I'm not in last spot, so I don't get the trade, but I do get to pass the turn to Gothylocks.
Sorry, I'm thinking.
That's fine.
I think I'm gonna do this one.
Okay.
So I'm gonna sell the blue.
Okay, so she's using this card. She's going to sell action first, so she's going to sell the blue, and she moves her player piece, and the blue is on 2,
Oh, no.
so she'll move it up 2 spots on the track.
Sorry, I died for a second.
And okay. And then she has to raise the price of the yellow by 2. So yellow will go up 1, 2 right there. And then did you want to do the mining action on the card and mine a red?
Yeah.
Okay, so she's going to mine a red gem and put it on her card right there. And the price of the green will go down by 1, and the price of red will go down by 1 also. So red goes down to 0, green goes down to -2, and we flip the card over right there. Okay, now it's my turn. Let's see. Green is in at -2. Ooh, so I don't want to sell green.
Shit.
And I can't sell red, but I can't mine anything. Since my card is full, I can't mine any gems to go in there. So let me see. So I'm gonna have to actually sell green. That's the only action that I can take right now. So I'm gonna have to choose this card. She kind of screwed me over right there. So let's go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and sell my green gem, so it gets placed off the board right there. And I move my since green's at -2, I got to move my guy back by 2, but he can only move back 1 right there. And then I raise the price of red and blue by 1 each. So red goes up to 1, blue moves up to 3. And now I can choose to do this mining action since I don't have anything in my cart or anything in one of the spots of my card. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and mine a yellow. And then the price of yellow will drop by 2. 1, 2. And I'll get to flip the card over. And now since I'm in last spot at the end of my turn, I can switch gems with somebody. Let's see. I'm going to go ahead. Yeah, I'm gonna swap my gem with Gothy's red one over there, my yellow gem right there. Okay. And it'll be her turn.
I'm going to do this action. I'm not going to sell anything though.
Okay, so she's gonna choose this this card right here. She's just gonna do the mine action. Okay, so she's gonna mine the red, which causes the price of green and price of red to go down by 1. So red goes to 0, and green goes down to -3 right there. And then you don't want to sell your yellow gem.
Nope.
Okay, so she's not going to sell the yellow gem, which would push the price of blue up. So we flip the card over there. She's not in last place, so she doesn't get to steal anything. Okay, let me see. Yep, I do not have any actions that I can take. My cart is full, and I don't have any sell actions that I can do, and I can't mine since my cart is full. So there are no actions that I can take. When this happens, it signals the end of the round. So at the end of the round, anybody that has a gem currently gets the price of the gem on the market right now. So my 2 red gems would be worth 0. Gothy's red gem is worth 0, and her yellow gem is worth 0. And so the Smuggler's gem is worth 0 there. So then we see where everybody is in place there. So since Gothy is ahead of everybody else, she gets 4 victory points. So 1, 2, 3, 4 right there. Since I am in second place, and I had more gems, I get 3 victory points, and the Smuggler actually does earn victory points in this spot, so he was technically in third spot, so the Smuggler gets 2 victory points. Yeah, we can put him right here. 2 victory points right there for the Smuggler, and that's the end of the round. Everybody stays where they're at. The board stays the same here. The Smuggler moves up to the second round. All the gems that were off the board and put back into the box come back into the gem pile right here. And these cards get taken and put with the rest of them and are shuffled back up and dealt out 4 more cards for the next round. And that's the basic gameplay for Dwarven Traders. You play until the 4th round, and at the end of that round, you total up victory points, and then whoever has the most victory points is the winner. Now, the Smuggler could turn out to be the winner, and in that case, everybody else loses. So let's go ahead and get to the review. So Dwarven Traders is a pretty simple game. That's the good about it, is that it's really easy to pick up. The concept is easy. And it's easy to learn, easy to teach. The bad about it is that it doesn't feel like it's complete. It doesn't feel like there's enough to it. The cards make it really simplistic. You're just doing the same actions over and over again. You just have the 4 cards. The adjustments on the board are just too little. There's not that much to do. The Smuggler doesn't represent in any threat in a game, as you saw in our little bit of playthrough. He didn't even move. He didn't do anything. We didn't adjust that much up or down on the board. And it doesn't feel complete. It feels like it could build off of the game, which really goes into the ugly, is that it doesn't feel like it's a complete game. It could be good. It's a good concept. Don't get me wrong. It's great. It feels like it's like Planet Steam Light. You know, if you ever played Planet Steam, you know what I mean, about the buying and selling in the trade market. It feels like it's got that feel to it, but it just doesn't feel like it's enough. So it's going to be coming to Kickstarter on April 30th. It's by 2D6 Games. Go ahead and check it out. We'll see if maybe they fix some of those problems in the Kickstarter on Logan Chops, and we'll see you next time.